Hey friends, what's up? Karibuni tena to my YouTube channel. It's Mr. Fool, my little friends. You don't have some ready and that's some period. That's on purr. If you're new here, welcome to the family and thank you so much for joining in. As you guys can see from the title of the video, this is a reacting to your unpopular opinions child. That's what's up. You know what I mean, babes? That's what's up. So I asked you guys previously on my Instagram to send me some of your unpopular opinions, and well, some of you are wilding, you know. So let me look for them. Without further much ado, let us get into this video. Of course, kulikuwa na wale watu wa pineapples pizza, nini ingine niliona pineapples on pizza is just a no. Oreos are overrated. Pineapple on pizza is overrated. Pineapple on pizza is nasty. You done lost your mind, and when you get your mind right, call me.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
We are not dealing with those things. And first of all, pineapple on pizza is where it is, okay? You can take that and cash it to the bank, period. Okay, now let's get into the serious ones. Okay, so someone says there's so much more to life than money. Oh, for sure, even the rich have problems, sweetie. So but I know they don't have like money problems, yeah. You know, but yeah, for sure, I think there's more to life than money. Of course, you guys have had like people quitting jobs where they were earning racks, having cash money, you know. So yeah, in this life I think it's all about being happy. It's all about being at peace with yourself, and also in whatever you're doing, you get that satisfaction and that fulfillment, you know. So there's that. So of course there's more to life than just money. Someone said couple YouTube channels are overrated, especially the couple pranks. They make me sick. To be honest, sweetie, I think the same too. I think though it depends on the couple channels that you are consuming, because I think for now my favorite couple channel that I've been watching, and I've been watching them for years now, is Josh and Issy. I don't know if you know them, but they are a couple based in the US, and they do a lot of wholesome content. Me wacha kwanza nikwambie story ya pranks. You know what makes me laugh is you hear someone has been dating someone for a period of 5 years. I love what the prank is. I told my wife she doesn't smell nice. She's been living with this person for 5 years, and right now it's only want to tell them that they don't smell nice, you know, some weird thing, you know. Of course there are those pranks that are where people go like out of their way, and those ones are like believable, lakini kuna zingine I'm just like surely kwanza hizo za kwa nyumba. You want to tell me you have been filming YouTube with someone for years, friends, years, and then I'm sure you know when the camera lens is out and when it's not. If a camera has just been placed on top of sijui which cabinet, so you just saw and you're like, oh, leo ameona like a camera hapo. I mean, sometimes, yeah, I don't know if overrated is the word, but I feel like sometimes it's just too much. And I also think other couples, or rather the ones that most people watch, if it's not pranks every day, it is, I don't know, it's I bought him this, or I bought her that, or I surprised him with this, or surprised him with that, and it's like, okay, can you show us like real? Okay, of course, maybe I'm not saying that now you start staging arguments, because we've also seen others who stage fights, and it's like, hey, okay, that was a bit much. So I think yeah, if you ever get the time, please watch Josh and Issy. Like, the content is very, what do I say, it's very relatable and it's very original. You get, see, okay, I don't even think I've ever seen them do a prank, you know. For them, I remember there was a time they did a video where they were saying how they almost broke up, and like the factors that led to that, which is something most couples will not come and share. You know, kuna watu they are on the brink of kuachana, but you never know. So, you know, yeah. The next one was I think the older generation is old because they block out new ways to look at life, not just because they're old due to time. Yeah, I think that's true. The person gave an example here, but it's not that I agree with it that much. But I feel like, yeah, to some extent it's true. But sometimes you can't blame them, you know. Yes, they are expected to change with time and, you know, the whole, like the way the world is moving. But I think at the same time, for a big part of their life, or their childhood, they were used to a particular way of things. Same way you can't teach an old dog new tricks, you know. So I totally agree with you. Someone said manifestation is not real, and I was like, I don't know. I don't agree with that. It's okay to, by the way, it's okay to disagree. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying it's okay to disagree. You know, I said what I said. If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it, child.
If I wanted to say that, I would have wrote it.
Implied that.
I said what I said.
Okay, period. So yeah, I believe manifestation is real. I disagree. I believe manifestation is real. I believe in speaking to the universe because she listens. I believe in, you know, even the fact, the art of putting things down or saying things out loud. I believe it listens. So yeah, and maybe child, because you keep saying manifestation is not real. Maybe that's why it's not happening to you. So maybe, you know, but that's just me. That's just me. Another unpopular opinion is, okay, this one's we finished. Someone said big weddings are overrated. I can't comprehend spending over $1 million on a day. It's the ages office route for me. Well, I think just to each his own. Considering that it's just one day, some people feel like, you know, some people want, since it's just one day in your life, just that one day, you better make it special, you better go out for it. I don't know. I think it's just to each his own, honestly. I don't know if I would really want like a big wedding shower. You know, sometimes I say that, and then when I think about it, I'm like, sweetie, I want lights, camera, action, period. Okay, jokes aside. But I think just to each his own. Yeah. But also, when you think about it, it's like all that money just spent on one day, and then on a dress you never wear again. So I don't know. It just depends on what you prioritize on, I guess. So yeah. But I don't know. I don't have a wedding, so I wouldn't know. Someone said being real is used a lot to cover up being rude and being a bully, especially by work people. For sure. Kwanza wale wa si kwa ubaya, but I'm just trying to, you know, as I've always told you guys, there's, what's that thing called, Tamara. She's always saying it's not what you say but how you say it. You know, there's a way you can deliver a message, but there are some people, you know, they're like, I'm just trying to be your friend, and I'm like, hey, my friend doesn't have to be, you know. So for sure I understand that. Someone said going for events during a pandemic is selfish, especially in Kenya. Where like on a serious note though, I also agree. I think it's very selfish. Kwanza hizi nashinanga nikiona sijui incident, sijui Blue Door. Is there something that happens there? Is there other things people are given there? Because every time I open my Snapchat, on a random morning, the previous night, everybody was at Blue Door. I'm like, kuna nini huko? You know? And I also feel like, as she said, it's selfish, because as much as maybe you may have like a strong immune and you may not get it, then utapelekea mtu wa kwenu who, you know, alafu, and you know, people will start, I think, and I came to realize this, people take the whole COVID situation seriously only when it hits home. When you hear it, it's sijui a family member, a friend, a family friend, a neighbor, that's when people start taking it seriously. Because I think for people, munaskizanga tu news, munasikia, I don't know how many cases up, and you're just like, but these are real people, friends. So if you're going for an event, even those people promoting those events, I'm just like, hamjipendi, you know, even like, what event happened did you see? Thrift Social. Man, I was seeing, every time I was opening my Instagram, so I was just saying, thrift. And then this issue of no mask, no entry, oh my god. It's a lie. It was all a lie. It's a lie, because unaingia tu hivi 2 shots in, mtu ashapoteza mask. You know, especially when there's alcohol involved. If at all you are that pressed about seeing your friends, then just go to a nice restaurant on a on a not so crowded day, you go to a restaurant with your friends, or even, you know, somewhere secluded, somewhere where there isn't a lot of people, and just enjoy yourself. You know, I think people are so pressed about being at home during this pandemic. People are dying, friends. Like, I don't know. And I think even there was a time I did ask me a question tag, and someone was like thrift, and I was like, you're asking me to go to a event during a pandemic.
It's a pandemic.
It's a whole pandemic. You know, I don't know. Even just that fear of, yes, you guys are boys, but do you know where this person has been this past whole week? Do you know how many people that person has interacted with, and how many people those people have interacted with? Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I don't know. That's just me. It's true. Yeah. So I think even these event organizers, I don't think they care. They don't give a bloody shit about anyone. Them are just out here to make money, you know. So yeah. Someone said talking stages for more than a year can actually work. A whole year, I think it can work, yes, if of course the person okay, let me ask, when you are talking to this person, are you talking to this person exclusively? Because what are you talking to someone for a whole year? I'm not saying that you rush into it, but I'm hoping like you meant like exclusive, while you're getting to know someone. I think that one can lead to something. But see, you've been talking to this person for a whole year, and they have been randying and doing all sorts of things. So yeah, someone said it's not clowning to want to treat your man. Sometimes you'll be in love. It's okay. There ain't no problem. There ain't no problem. Treat him, but I hope, sister, I hope you're also getting something, not in return, but I hope he treats you, you know, with the same energy. You know, don't be out here. Steph already finished clowning, child. We don't do that anymore. We don't do that. You know my business. Don't do that. So yeah. It's okay. I think it's okay. Treat him if he is your man. After all, don't be out here treating people who are not yours. You know, or who you're not together, because technically you don't owe anyone anything. But it's okay. Let's move on to the next. Someone said it's not your responsibility to communicate your feelings. Silent treatment is stupid. I think for sure. It's easier much said than done, for sure. But yeah, but I feel like sometimes I was talking to one of my very good friends yesterday, and sometimes she's telling me how even her, she struggles with this, and sometimes you just want to tell this person, read the room. Don't be asking me what's up. But it's okay. Yeah, the point is communicate. Someone said Beyonce is dead ass overrated.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
I mean, okay, she may not fit your artist or musician, you know, she may not fit into that perfect artist or musician for you. Maybe she doesn't have the work ethic. Maybe you think she doesn't deserve all the hype that she does. She doesn't deserve all the hype that she gets. But let me ask you something. Let me tell you something. Who does it like her? Bad talk. It's quiet. Ain't no bad talk. Thought so. Okay, someone said sex is not a necessity, it's a want. Let some people's sons out there know that. Oh, for sure. Self-explanatory. I don't need to belabor the points. You know, it is what it is. This whole streets and playing games culture that people have normalized is absolute trash. It's so true, by the way. And the person who says this, you actually share a name. Shout out to you, boo. I 10 over 10 agree. As much as people are out here, people are hurting. People are hurting. Loki, people want to be loved. So yeah, that whole streets playing games, Loki, some of these people just be wanting love, and it's okay. It's okay. He gonna come, she gonna come. You know, you just gotta be patient, child. Someone said once cheated on, the relationship is over. There's nothing to talk about or clear up. I think I'm not too sure if there's nothing to talk about. I mean, I'm not, maybe, okay, but it's true. What do you say? Is there really an excuse that can sum it all up as to, okay, not that you are forgiven, but it was justifiable? You guys, I can understand why she would say that, but I think maybe just for your peace, if you'd like, hear the other person out, whether, even if you're not good, I mean, hear the other person out and keep it pushing. You don't have to actually take them back and stuff. Yeah, but this one is like, once you do her dirty, she out. Period. Once you do her dirty, she gone. Someone also said, just because someone has a huge following doesn't mean they have to be content creators. I think maybe you meant they aren't content creators, but anyway, I hear you. And yeah, some people have huge followings for the, you know, for the wrong reasons, or for their own personal reasons, you know. You know what I mean, babes? But yeah, I totally understand. You don't have to be. I think maybe we've seen people rise up, like get like fan followings and stuff. I mean, get like huge followings and stuff, and then now all of a sudden start creating content. But I think some of them, once they attract that huge following, then brands won't work with them, and brands want like a simple video or photos and stuff. So I think maybe that's how some of them find themselves into content creation. So, you know, potato. But I totally understand what you're saying. So yeah. And I think those were the last ones. I hope I've not, some of them are also very repetitive, but yeah, I think I have tackled the main ones. But anyways, guys, I also have 2 of them, and these ones, they're not even at unpopular really. These ones are well known. Being late is not a personality trait, child. I've never understood, and majority of my friends are always late. Yes, I'm always taking it personal, but being late is not cute. Having someone wait for you for hours on end. You know, there's being 10-15 minutes late, and then there's being an hour, 2 hours late. And then I think, let me tell you what has when people are late. So you tell, most of the times, let me tell you something. When it's me, yeah, as Steph is meeting up with someone, I'd be like, okay, let's call this babe Joy. So Joy. So I ask Joy, what time do you want to meet? Rarely these days, I rarely tell people when we meet. I will ask, when are you available? So that when you are late, you should feel embarrassed. In a pandemic, on top of that, you know. So yeah, so I hate it that when the other person suggests that time, I love it, they're also late, and I'm like, Shem, was it really that hard? You understand? So yeah. And then another thing that pisses me off about people being late is when people are late, there's something called courtesy. Pick up your phone, text someone, call someone and tell them, hi, thank you for waiting for me, I am running late, but I'll be there in a few, I'll be there in 10 minutes, I'll be there in 30 minutes, you understand? But for me, what makes me is when I have to call you. I'm waiting for it, I have to call you to ask you where you are. It pisses me off so much, by the way. So yeah, and I think these days what I even do now, when people suggest a time, I don't even leave early. Nah, hata afadhali sasa mimi nichelewe, because exhausting. And then lastly, and this one, I don't know how people might take it, but not that I am not a believer of like zodiac signs, astrology, and the whole science around it. But I think sometimes what I see, especially on Twitter, is people like blaming, or people like making excuses for their shitty personalities or whatever they said because of their star sign. You'd be like, yeah, she's just a Gemini. Sweetie, that's you. That's on you. Rest. That's on you, child. So yeah, but anyways, I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and that's on period. You know. And that was it for you folks, because here we didn't come to read, we come to read. Not read, read.
Read, honey, not read. There's a difference.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn post notifications on to get a notification every time your girl uploads. We are still going on with 12 days of Christmas, so yeah, you know the vibes. You know what to do. I'm just feeling lush. And today I'm looking cute. So you guys tell me nothing today. Oh, today I'm looking tantalizing. Yes, give it to period. Bye.